Hey, what's going on? This Navy Vet 88, and I'm coming to you all with a review on my Ifak refill kit by Rhino Rescue. Starting out, we have the plastic crate bandages. As you can see, everything is still um, locked away in its original packaging because I have this is my actual second bag. Coming here, we have some combat tape, basically your typical duct tape, which we all keep in our range bags for pretty much wrapping anything up. Because if you got an injury, duct tape will take care of it. Next up, we have one of their specialized Rhino rescue tourniquets. Now, it is not a North American rescue tourniquet like most people may be accustomed to, and I know a lot of people are leery about the Amazon ones, but I found those to work just as well. Here we go, just a little marker that you could use to write your timestamps for whenever you record. Placing a tourniquet on somebody, even on yourself, you always want to keep time of that. And here we have a nice little setup when it comes to holding your tourniquet. You can stuff it in there. On the side, you can see it has a position to put your pen in right here. And that's always fantastic to keep both of those together. Tuck your tourniquet right inside. And then in mine that I keep my other one, I keep a set of shears that sit right behind the tourniquet. And it's very handy and necessary. Over here we have some combat gauze. Nice, fresh, vacuum sealed. As you can see, everything that I'll be pointing at has an expiration date and when it was put together. Emergency blanket, which is definitely important when it comes to blood loss, getting cold, nighttime, daytime, any type of emergency. Honestly, we have an eye patch. I mean, that's pretty much self-explanatory for any type of eye issue that you or anybody might experience. Let's see, coming over here, we have a little jelly lubricant for having to place things like the airway passage, nasal airway tool. You know, definitely kind of make it as painless as possible for somebody when you have to use it. Coming over here, we have some nitrile gloves because infection is pretty much what's going to hurt and ruin everything that you start to do when it comes to providing that type of help to somebody who has open sores, wounds. I really do appreciate the fact that this comes with a first aid medical pretty much breakdown on how to use all of the individual items that come into the pack. I think that is very beneficial because a lot of people who get into this using IFACs, they have them, they spend a lot of money on them, and a lot of times a lot of people don't know how to use them. So I think having a breakdown of something like this to really give you a good idea is beyond helpful. Thankful. Here's a QR code. As you can see, I'm not sure if you'll be able to scan it from your phone, depending on what you're watching this on. Over here we have a combat cravat. Again, everything is vacuum sealed, and you can see the expiration and a lot dates on it. And I think that's just very outstanding when it comes to things like that, knowing that everything is still within code. Over here, we have a quick breakdown medical sheet that you can write down any type of injuries, name, age, anything specific about the person, their injury, where the injury is. Absolutely important. Here we have a splint, very sturdy but soft at the same time. Rigid. I mean, it's a stent. If you know what it is, you know what it is. And I mean, it works well. It works well. Like I can say, I'm gonna set that down. Over here we have a pair of shears. Like I said, these pair of shears in my other set I keep in the back of my tourniquet holder, and these work really well. I actually keep these close to me in the car because these will cut through a seat belt like it's nobody's business. Moving on, we have our chest seals. We have our vented chest seals as well as our regular chest seals. Um, to stop sucking wounds from things like the chest and such, you want to, come around with your vented seals. But there you go. Like I said, it gives you a breakdown of the placement. Everything gives you an expiration date as well as a lot date when it was created. And here you go. If you ever needed to figure out how to use it, here's a pretty much direction breakdown. And again, I'm very satisfied when it comes to Rhino Rescue and all of their equipment, all of their items coming with a step by step. Over here, we have some emergency bandages also that are um, air sealed. Yeah. And again, everything has the dates on it, how to use it, how to apply it, where and when to apply it. And over here you have an emergency wraps, which is pretty much similar to the emergency bandage that I just shown you. Um, Again, all of this stuff comes in handy when it's time to use it. You will be surprised at how often people get into some of these serious injuries and situations, and people don't know how to use any of the medical equipment that they have. But other than that, man, that's just my quick rundown and review. I really do love Rhino Rescue's refill IFAC kit. I'll be continuing to buy more of them, keeping one kit together in my plate carrier, another kit together in my car, another kit together in my range bag. Because sometimes I go to the range and I don't have my plate carrier with me. So to have this additional emergency items for IFAC is